Sorry. Yeah, just gotta do the dance. Gotta do the dance. How we doing? Michael got the idea there. Yeah. You figured it out. Good answer, Michael. You're on top of things there. Of course, it could just be a question if you guys are wondering where a certain town is or something like that. Then maybe I'll look it up for you. But yeah, that was the Carmen San Diego. But yeah, I know what you meant. Anyway, let's get into some stuff here. I thought I'd check out Bo Diddle here. Haven't seen some of his work in a little while here. This actual video is a little bit older here. I'm not sure if he's having trouble getting his videos up or something like that, but give him a like on the video 1 month ago here. Interesting here. But anyway, it says liberal crashes out, then calls me slurs. Interesting. I think he usually leaves out slurs and things like that. Anyway, make sure you guys have checked out my Twitter thing also. If you guys haven't done that already, good. It's like somebody's saw the message and went to go like it over there. If you need a little bit more help or something like that to click on that latest post there, not the notification post, but the actual it's on the top of the profile there. I'll copy the link here so you gives you guys a little bit more help finding out that latest thing. Feel free to share it out too if you want to. I'd appreciate it. Some people aren't sort of hitting like when they're looking at it, like, interesting video. Maybe I should have made it a shorter video or something like that, but that was also about a month ago when that happened too. I need to get back out there and do some more live streaming from the ice building with 5 people there, usually 2 people in front of the ice building and we have 3 or 4 across kitty corner. Anyway, let's go see what's going on over here. Thank you guys for hanging out. Let's see what Bo Diddle up to. Let's get some sound.
Tucker Carlson is here. So there should be a lot of cool people here. We're going to go talk to them.
What are these Zen things, guys? Zen things? Is that some sort of candy or something like that? These ZYNs or something like that? Some sort of weird candy drug or something?
Ask questions as we always do. Before we get into it, it's been a while since we posted, so make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe to get us back into the algorithm. It's going to be a banger, so let's go. So when you call it a hate group, what do you mean by that?
Well, the group is racist and sexist and anti-queer. So that's why I'm here, to make sure that people know that that is the case, and people can Google it and see what people who work for the organization, what kind of opinions they've expressed about women and black people and queer people. And
let's talk about uneducated here. Somebody who just kind of believes everything they hear on lefty news and doesn't actually do their own research on these things. Bo Diddle doesn't work for TPUSA, although I think he sometimes contracts out, sort of like Cam Higby, but actually this video is Frontline, so yeah, this is actually TPUSA material here, so talk to the source here. It's a nicotine pouch you put in your lip. Oh, interesting. It's chewing tobacco. It's kind of a fancy chewing tobacco. It must be a brand name or something like that. Back in my high school days, I didn't do any tobacco, but it was always, you got some Copenhagen, what was the other brand back then or whatever. Like I said, I didn't do the chewing tobacco myself, but people would always say, you got a box of the, was there like another brand or something like that? It was probably Kodiak or something like that. I don't know.
find out for themselves.
Okay. And when you say the
dating myself probably on that one, I don't know.
The term racist, because that is a very extreme word. It has severe meaning. What examples would you point towards that show you that Turning Point is racist?
I've heard that one too. I've heard that one. Well, that one came out more in the 90s, I'm guessing, anyway. At least doesn't seem like it was as old as. I just dated myself again, didn't I?
Someone says when you get on a plane and you see a black person is the pilot and you should feel nervous, that's racist and kind of unhinged.
I'm not sure what he's going to ask. My next question was, do you know the context in which he said that?
Just honestly, so like,
have you watched the full clip?
No.
Well, immediately after he says that, he says, and I shouldn't feel that way, and I don't feel that way, but that's what happens with DEI.
Well,
so literally one sentence later, he clarified himself, and he said, I shouldn't feel that way, and I don't feel that way.
Black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified. Well, that's the
You wouldn't have
theory.
done that. You wouldn't have. You
No,
wouldn't
and
have done that
that's
before.
not an immediate.
No, you
that's
wouldn't have
not
done
who
that
I
before.
am. That's not what I believe. That's not what I believe. But what it does is it makes us worse versions of ourselves, Megan. That's the whole point of what I was saying. Is that I now look at everything through a hyper-racialized diversity quota lens because of their massive insistence to try to hit these ridiculous racial hiring quotas. Of course, I believe anybody of any skin color can become a qualified pilot. That has never been my contention. I mean, it's silly. It's bigoted to think otherwise, right?
Why? Well,
This is a camera lucida, and throughout
Like, and this lady just falls for the bait. It's the younger audience, it's the older audience. They just fall for the nonsense every time, rather than get the context. Oops.
have for reasoning behind Turning Point USA being sexist?
People have expressed the opinion that women shouldn't be in politics, or that women shouldn't own companies, or if they own the company, they shouldn't really be in charge
Right now, guess who owns the company?
of the company, and obviously that's sexist because there's no reason women shouldn't do those things.
Are you familiar who the CEO of Turning Point USA is?
Yes, I am. Why is she the CEO?
Well, because she was the next most qualified.
Okay, well that's great.
So I just don't understand how you could call a company sexist when their CEO is a woman.
Women can be sexist too.
Are you calling Erica sexist?
I don't know anything about her.
Okay.
She's the one who sets the policy of TPUSA as the head of TPUSA. And your sign says TPUSA is a hate group. Therefore, you're indirectly calling Erica part of that hate group and sexist and racist. Do you understand your own words?
So
Women can be sexist toward other women.
I'm sure. I'm not disagreeing with that. They can be. I just don't understand how you can call Turning Point USA sexist when they just named their new CEO as a female.
You can still be a sexist organization even if you have a woman at the head of it.
Yeah, but you just said that you're not calling Erica Kirk sexist.
I don't know anything about her.
Is there any other reason that you would say Turning Point sexist?
I mean, that's a pretty major example.
That
Women shouldn't be in charge, or maybe shouldn't even vote.
that Turning Point USA has never said that women shouldn't vote.
We certainly ally with people who do.
Like who?
You know, I'm actually blanking right now, but
I'm blanking, even though I'm going to have a sign that says my point of view, even though I can't back up what my sign says.
there's a lot of people out there that think women shouldn't vote.
I'd be curious to know a few examples.
You have Google.
But Google is not who I'm talking to. I'm talking to someone that's calling Turning Point a hate group.
I don't have names at hand.
What shouldn't you, though, if you're calling Turning Point sexist? Shouldn't you have some reasoning behind that?
No, I'm here to hold a protest sign, and I don't have all the names and dates and figures and literally everything at my, I mean, I guess I do have it at my fingertips because I have my phone, but no.
Okay. Well, is there anything else any other reason you?
Average Democrat, guys, would you say average Democrat thinking person, out there? I mean, I'm sure there's some that have less intelligence that kind of don't even sort of come to that kind of thinking ability and have a conversation. And there's average Democrat.
To call them a hate group? Racist, sexist, is there anything else?
Oh, anti-queer.
Anti-queer. What do you mean by anti-queer?
Well, they're anti-gay, they're anti-trans. That covers it.
There's plenty of gay people, though, that work for Turning Point.
Okay.
Are you calling those gay people anti-gay?
I don't know their opinions, so I have no idea.
So could you point me to an example of what they said that's anti-gay?
Well, they're anti-trans.
Yeah. I mean, transgenderism is a mental illness.
No, it's not.
It is. It was classified as a mental illness until 2013.
Okay. But it's not.
It is, though.
Saying that is anti-queer.
Well, you can.
Saying an opinion that used to be fact in the U.S. It's fact other countries out there, Muslim countries. But, hey, Grumple, a long time no see. What have you been up to? A few people hanging out on Twitch over there.
Call me anti-queer, but transgenderism is a mental illness.
Anti-queer.
Well, I'm just speaking.
Okay. Then the entire Arab world basically is anti-queer, and you should disavow anything that they stand for, and call them bad countries because they're anti-queer, right? Like it's the kind of name that Trump said, since they're anti-queer, we can call the entire country that wants to do bad things to the alphabet asshole countries, right?
Speaking facts.
No.
I'm dropping facts like Tupac.
Okay, is it supposed to be clever or a current reference?
Yeah. I'm dropping facts like 6'7" drops lyrics.
Okay.
Transgenderism is a mental illness. You feel me?
It's not.
It is.
This isn't an argument.
I'm just 6'7" disagrees.
No, I don't agree to disagree because it's not a mental illness.
No.
So.
Oh.
Yeah. Well,
Thanks for talking to me.
I guess.
Nice meeting you. No? Why?
What is wrong with these people? I don't know. She's doing it for this reason here, but a lot of people say, if I shake your hands, that means means that I'm being nice to a fascist, and we're not supposed to be nice to fascists, right? But at the same time, they say that we're tolerant of everybody.
Because you're against everything I stand for.
No, I'm not.
Michael, you'll have to. I think it's a Tupac reference. A young guy in the chat here called Grumple here. He might know what this stuff is here. Do you know what the 6'7" stuff is, Grumple? You're a youngster, I think.
I'm sure you're a lovely lady.
I really prefer not to.
I support your right to vote.
Good. That's
I wouldn't call you racist, sexist,
okay. Because you don't know me, so.
and you don't know me either, and you called me anti-gay or anti-trans.
My face is a youngster. Okay, I see how you are.
You're literally saying that trans people have a mental illness. So.
Yes. And before 2013, evidently 2012, it was so did everybody, it was diagnosed that way, and the feds, what doctor organization. So even Obama's people called it that way for a while, until I wonder if that happened after he won't get a second term. That's interesting to look into that.
I mean, yeah, when you don't know your gender, then yeah, you're mentally ill. How many genders do you think there are?
Really done.
How many genders do you think there are?
For your time.
Thank you.
Oh, you heard?
Am I one?
Yeah.
You want to talk about it?
Nah. You can't do shit that
All right,
camera
here.
on, bro.
No. Come on. Come on.
What's with you with the camera, bro?
Because I'm like 6'7", bro. I'm like 6'7".
Bro, you're like pushing 40 talking about some 6'7".
Yeah, I'm pushing 6'7", bro. Like, what's your problem, bro?
Bro, it's not amusing.
It's
Talk
pretty
about
amusing.
6'7" and you got these hateful views. Like, it's not.
How am I hateful, bro?
Bro, you.
What have I said that's hateful, bro?
Bro, like.
Oh my goodness. When did this bro every other word? I mean, Bo's just doing it because the other guy's doing it, but why? Is it like the gang life or something like that? Is that where the bro stuff comes from or something? Did the cops back there, did they say bro in the police station or something also? Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
I don't want to talk to you on this dumbass camera, bro.
What have I said that's hateful?
Bro.
What have I said that's
You're
hateful?
here at this event.
What's wrong with
You're
that?
here at this event and you belong to Turning Point USA.
I do.
Yeah,
Your point.
that's all.
That's your point?
At an event, you belong to an organization makes the person hateful automatically. Oh, here's your answers. Jeffy's got your answer there, Michael. In the rapper game, Phillies. So I guess some sort of meme or something like that. I don't understand this crazy talk either.
That's all. If you don't get it, I mean, read between the lines.
So you called me a. You called me a.
Okay, yeah. So I was gonna say they bleeped out the words. Good.
Because I work for Turning Point.
Yeah, and because we were having a conversation with you over here, and you were like, "Oh, can I put this on camera, please?"
Yeah, that's my job.
Yeah. I mean, you're not very good at it, bro.
I think
What
the
do you make, the
audience would
minimum wage?
disagree.
Let's see. Let's check and see how good he is at it here. This video has got 20,000 views almost in a month, and he's got almost 200,000 subscribers on YouTube. He also has a pretty good. It's his TikTok too. At least he used to when I was on TikTok. So, how many subscribers do you have on your little camera thing, buddy?
The yeah.
Audience,
It-
who watches this?
It's like
What are you- bro,
I'm pushing.
nobody watches.
I'm pushing like 8 an hour, bro. I'm over minimum wage.
8 an hour? All right,
Yeah.
bro.
So
Good at it, bro.
I think
What
the
do you make, the
audience would
minimum wage?
disagree.
The
Yeah.
audience,
It-
who watches this?
It's like
What are you, bro?
On Instagram, 156,000. On Facebook, I'm guessing 373,000. Is that on Facebook? On some other platform, YouTube is 188,000. And on this other one over here, one of these must be Twitter. It's 43,000. Quite a few people.
I'm pushing.
Nobody watches
I'm pushing like 8 an hour, bro. I'm over minimum wage.
8 an hour? All right,
Yeah.
bro.
So you got any issue?
Turning Point's resident comedian?
Do you have an issue or what, bro?
I have an issue with Turning Point USA. Yeah.
Well, tell me what you don't like about them.
Bro,
I'm
I'm not
serious.
taking part in
You're calling me a jackass.
Yeah, that's all I need, bro.
Instead of calling me derogatory terms, just tell me what you don't like about Turning Point.
I don't like that they hired is like you.
Okay. This is gonna be a stupid troll. Yeah, I know the feeling there, Rumpel. If I had more people in here, I would head over to my Facebook and click on it. But you have to have 100 people on Facebook, on your Facebook group. You can't really do it off your regular thing or whatever. At least I don't suggest it. But if you did want to follow my Facebook, it's Mr. Bill for Freedom on Facebook. If I click the link, is anybody going to follow it, guys? Is anybody going to follow that's not already following my Facebook page? I'm still at 75 followers here. If you guys want to help me get to 100, I'll eventually go live on Facebook, okay? You got to click the like button over there, or the follow button, whatever they call it. Okay, there's the link, okay? Click it or tick it.
Okay, you're very creative, but I'm yet to hear one valid opinion.
What, bro? You came over here talking about some 6'7", bro. Like,
Yeah, I was trying to ease the mood.
what's a valid opinion?
I want to know your opinions.
My
Why
opinion is
why
that
do
I
you
don't
dislike
fuck with
Turning Point?
And I don't these people here, bro.
Could I hear a reason?
No, I don't have to justify to you.
Okay, fair enough. But just know that
Too old for Facebook? I can be too old for Facebook. I think you'd have to be like one of these people that are signed up to vote in some of these Democrat states that are, over 120 years old to be too old for Facebook.
I'm the one trying to rationalize my opinions, and you're the ones
and
calling
you
me.
Post this and be like, oh, look at this liberal. He got owned, bro. Like,
You got to own
You're literally being owned by not being able to answer a question.
by 6'7", bro. What's the costume for?
The costume?
Yeah.
What costume? I'm the ghost of Christmas Present, and this is Ebenezer Scrooge.
Okay. And where's the ghost of Christmas Future?
Well, you can't know the future.
Yeah, my God, long time no see. You pop in here. You don't say hi. You don't write. You don't clap. You just throw money. I see how it is. I see it. You just go in there, throw money around. I see how you are. Only one super chat for a song. What a bargain. I appreciate it, Amagad. Okay, you guys. Since Amagad was nice enough to do that, even though I was not grifting for it, you guys call me a grifter. I'm not a grifter. I didn't even ask one time for money. I barely even put the goal up. The goal wasn't a $20 goal. It was a $2 goal. I'm sure Amagad's smart enough to know that $2 has 2 zeros on it. $20 has 3 zeros after it. So that was his call, not my call. Anywho, I know. I just playing with you. Okay, song or finish this. If you're gonna hang around, Amagad, I'll play it's called the Mr. Bill Chat song. It talks about Mr. Bill's chat. The other version I did it earlier today was pretty funny. Hopefully the second version is just as funny, but I'm gonna finish this video and then we'll play that song.
Until you're there. Wow, the education system in this country.
And what could I have said to get an interview with you?
Well, you could have said that you disavow Nazism. You could have said that Trump and his insurrection should have been taken care of immediately, and that this was terrible. We should have not.
It would have been if they allowed the National Guard to go in there.
Bolstered Charlie Kirk as an idol, as some kind of saint or martyr, when he brought on terribly violence in this country with his rhetoric of hate. Isn't that right, Ebenezer? No comment. Well, he's a billionaire. He has some teeth in the
Could
game.
you at least tell me that you disavow the shooting of Charlie Kirk?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, I would never want any gun violence.
Okay.
Never. But it was not my words that said that some would be sacrificed for the Second Amendment. That was the man that they are all celebrating here.
Okay. And what is your message to people that are fans of Charlie Kirk?
Well, I've seen many celebrations of his Christianity, of his role as a father, of his role as a husband. But when it comes to seeing his fellow man that does not look like him as an equal.
Where does it show me anywhere it says that? Show me one video that says people deserve equal rights.
Be it a black pilot, be it someone who could be racially profiled by ICE right now, that he sees them as not an equal.
Well, I noticed that you referenced the black pilot comments.
Yes.
Have you watched the full clip?
You want me to refer to all the context?
Yes. Could you give me the full context?
Listen, my name is Brett Crandall, and and I'm an actor, and Charlie Kirk and I are not that different. I went to school for acting. I learned how to learn lines and repeat them back like I mean them. And I think that Charlie Kirk was a wonderful actor that knew what his lines were. He got.
Keep in mind, Charlie didn't really go to college, so not a whole lot of acting school there, buddy.
Paid significantly more than me, but I have more integrity. Because I'm here talking to my hand for people to give them joy, as opposed to bringing them as little help from the government as possible so he could fill his own pockets. And I thank you. You enjoy your evening.
Okay.
A Merry Christmas, everyone! Merry Christmas! Oh,
You know, anyone that says that America is smart and America can make.
Hey, Conspiratard, how you doing? Nice to see you over there. You're usually on Twitter. I appreciate you popping in over there. There wasn't a whole lot going on today, but I thought I'd get over 10 viewers on YouTube. It's okay.
their own decisions. Just never saw that guy.
Well, all right, song time. After I already gave him a like there, I'm going to give you guys. I got Bo Diddle over there. Oh, taking all that racket. Did I copy the link yet? No, I didn't copy the link yet. Make sure you check out how you doing over there. Oh, there's Zaxville. You guys know each other. People from all sorts of communities out there right now. It's kind of crazy. I saw Grumple and Amagad from the Panelverse community, for lack of a better name, over there. Michael and Jeffy from the Life Lore Restreamer community over there. And Conspiratard and Mrs. Axtell from the Portland community, if you will. People from all over the place. That's kind of cool. Get everybody hanging out together. All right. You guys wanted the song? Okay, we'll give you the song. Chill out. And Ambergad was nice enough to help out there. He's from the Panelverse people, hanging out with everybody else. Okay, this is called Mr. Bill's chat or something like that here. So, the other version was kind of a piano version. Not sure if this is. It says piano driven with a slow build to electric guitars and pounding drums, ballad with rebellious energy, rich harmonies for an authentic feel. Mr. Bill's chat. I forget exactly how I wrote it out. It should be nice to the chat. How do I make the words bigger? Is there a way to double click on the words? How do you see it?
Mr. Bill sits quiet at his desk, hands on keys but feeling less. The chat's alive like a wildfire spark, lifting him up from the dark. The talkative, wild and kind, filling his world with a rebel shine. They give and give without a stop. Even trolls get wisdom drops. He shakes his head. He doesn't see why they're this good to someone like me. But they don't care. No, they don't care. Mr. Bill, we're everywhere. You think we're too much? We're not done yet. We're your chat. We're the best on the internet. Not done yet. We're your chat. We're the best on the internet. He shakes his head, he doesn't see why they're this good to someone like me. But they don't care, no, they don't care. Mr. Bill, we're everywhere.
Okay, that was a great video. Great video. There you go. There you go.
Screens glow in the dark shadows on the wall.
Not sure what. Oh, it's a different song. I made it some other time. Anyway, Shake It, Bill. Hey, no, that was more fun with just kind of just dancing to the music on that one there. That was kind of interesting. Okay, if you guys are still with me, we're going to do another thing there unless you want to get into some news, but I think you guys probably had enough news today. So, yeah. Put a 1 in the chat if you want news, put a 2 in the chat if you want a reaction video to something else. I think Liberty Hangout or something like that sounds good to you. Where did they go? And I subscribed to way too many people. There's watch later. No, I got to delete. I got like 25 videos to go through here eventually here. James Klug sound like a plan to you? This is. Oh, I did part of this. I didn't do all this on here yet. Let's go back to Portland with James Klug back in the day. 1 month ago.
Taxes was feeling unwelcome. Now Taxes is an open door to new TurboTax stores. Meet our experts. They do your taxes, so you can walk out with.
I must be getting. Did I say 2 as reaction video or 2 as news? I think I said 2 as reaction video, so then that probably works out. Unless you guys really want the news or something like that. Otherwise, I just kind of go through Twitter and see what's latest, but I think everybody's caught up on most of the news of the day.
Confidence.
If you guys learn anything more about Australia or Brown University, feel free to put it in the chat though.
Now this is taxes.
Hello? Hello. I'm your child and I'm in
Is anybody else annoyed that YouTube makes you go through 3 of these videos nowadays instead of just 2? I am.
prison. Why are you scamming me?
Saving for a trip to Vegas.
Just use kayak. They search hundreds.
Was it Pete Hesgath? He was the black guy.
Wasn't
he a black guy? Wasn't he a black guy? Who's the racist? Which side is racist? They fired him because he was black. He was removed from power because he was black.
Everything's racist.
Yeah, you fire somebody for no other reason.
If you fire them, if you fire a black guy, does that make you racist?
If you fire the only black guy for no cause other than the fact that he is black, kind of makes.
I'm not sure where this and started off there. I hire for diversity. Biden Joint Chiefs Chairman nominee placed DEI at forefront as Air Force leader. Interesting.
They're racist.
They said that?
I mean, they said that they fired him because of DEI woke and he didn't deserve the job because he didn't earn it.
Wait, what does that have to do with them being racist?
Firing him because he
Didn't earn it. I'm pretty sure somebody back in the day in the civil rights movement would say that's perfectly fine.
is black. They don't think he earned his job.
Well, there's two different things. Two different things. They fired him because he's black and fired him because he's not fitting in, doesn't do his job properly in their view, right?
No complaints. They didn't fire him because they fired him because they fired him because they don't like DEI woke bullshit.
Right.
They are
That's the administration.
They are the administration itself.
Won the majority of the votes, as well as all swing states. That was a part of the agenda.
Like he was pushing something that they're against. So if he was pushing something, if he was says he was forced to push it because of Biden, and he can reference that or something like that, then maybe they let him off the hook. But if he was kind of pushing it on his own kind of thing, then yeah, that's probably why they decided to let him go.
We got a flagpole coming through. Coming through.
Keep in mind, this was about a month or so ago. That Arab guy in the back there, he's been arrested by the feds since then. I'm not sure if it was based on anything that happened during these days or not, but
What's good? One of my friends got taken in there, and I was worried they would not come back out.
Did they come back out?
They did. They came back that same night, but they came out traumatized and not okay. They were sexually assaulted inside.
Your friend was sexually assaulted inside.
Terrible if that happened, but guess what? There's no proof and there's no court issue about it. That would be kind of a federal issue that they would have taken to feds at that point there. And I've not heard of anything of that. So that's called crying victim.
Inside the ICE facility?
Yes.
I'm assuming they filed a police report after that.
They are working on currently a lawsuit.
Thanks for the heads up, Jeffy. That's the Arab guy I think you're talking about on that one. Oh yeah, because he made vile threats. Yes, that's right.
Okay, yeah. So you're talking about like raped inside the ICE facility by federal agents?
Not raped. They were sexually assaulted. They were groped, and during the search, inappropriately touched.
By federal agents is what you're saying?
By the ICE agents.
Our takeaway on a lot of these protesters is that
my guess is that the person identified their private parts in places where they weren't really private parts. Like I identify my stomach as a private part, so please don't search my hoodie pockets.
A lot of them have said that they've been
Honey Badger mom in the background. That's cool.
Sexually assaulted, maybe raped. They have some disability. What's going on there?
Everybody's a victim. Everybody's a victim. This is a victimhood Olympics. You know, if you're non-binary, other race, sexually assaulted as a child, your teacher took your crayons away when you're in second grade. Everybody's got a trauma. It's like a freaking checkbox. It's like bingo for retarded people.
They think this is like the civil rights era, like the 60s, where they're doing this all big,
I'm gonna look like MLK in the history books. No, you just look like a dumbass that's just gonna go get tased, pepper sprayed, then thrown in prison because our mayor is a dumbass. You're gonna get let out in 35 seconds, and they're just gonna go, oh, don't do that again. Did she just get released? I just got released. Tell us about it. How do you feel?
Ryan Amaker back there. Sitka, Alaska here.
Take it away.
America was founded by immigrants. Our founding fathers were immigrants.
How long were you?
Legal immigrants. That's why they were able to get status of lawyers and things like that, and worked in the British government and things like that in a lot of cases. Yeah, you do understand history, don't you?
The facility for?
Maybe 2 hours.
But why was the former Joint Chief of Staff fired?
But if the former Chief of Staff, if he got fired and he hasn't made a big deal about it, I guess.
Well, what is racist is the diversity quota, firing somebody because.
Haley in the background there. This guy was a cool guy too. Remember him when he first showed up out there and everything? Said he saw the women were kind of getting attacked and everything. Said he wanted to show up and protect them.
If that is true, if they were put in a position because of their skin color, that would be racist more than firing them because they were put there.
Racist is the fact that you want to make it racist because at the end of the day, the Joint Chiefs
Chad Caton, I believe.
The staff work at the behest of the president, and if he don't want you there, you're not going to be there.
Hell yeah.
You know, Commander in Chiefs. Hello.
Good stuff right there. All right, we got them pushing back over here. Police coming out, making some arrests going on. Eric, careful from the pepper balls. All right. Oh.
Have your mask on. Have your mask on.
We got at least a couple arrests. Guy in a... Wow. Uh-oh.
Not the camp, really. I mean, there's during the day when you're out, if you're there during the day and probably at night too, there's picnic chairs out there and some supplies, things like that out there, but not nearly the camp that it used to be. Because they didn't listen when the person says, get back. And when you don't get back, they're going to make you get back. Do I have to explain that to you, anybody?
Don't you touching me! Stop touching me!
Oh, even the, I'm guessing, female right there pushed him. Was like, you don't get in my face. Get away. Get back. She's saying get back. You'd probably... Based on the eyes, yeah, female.
Your thoughts on this going on right now?
We have literal fucking Nazis manhandling the out of unarmed civilians. We're here to advocate with our First Amendment right.
You don't have a First Amendment right to press up against a federal officer when they say to get back. I don't remember where it said that in the Constitution, you know. I don't remember that First Amendment right where it says to confront federal authorities to their face and block them from doing their duty. I don't recall that in Section B or something of the First Amendment.
We have people shooting us from the fucking ceiling, and these motherfuckers are literally shoving the out of us for no fucking reason whatsoever. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. You pig! You useless bitch! Go yourself!
Wow, you have the First Amendment right to say stuff like that, but they don't have the right to defend themselves by any means necessary. This is a Wendy's. What about a Wendy's? I don't know what you're talking about, Grumple.
What do you want to be achieved after these protests? I mean, what would you like to see be achieved, and why are you guys here? Like, what are they doing specifically that makes you?
And why do you keep touching your mask? Because once you touch your mask, that's meant to kind of be clean to help prevent contaminants from getting in and out. It makes it unclean at that point. There, grease and things like that on your fingers. So your mask that you think is protecting you is no longer protecting you, unless you're just using it for your identity protection. But why would you have a waste money on an N95 mask for that purpose?
Want to come here?
For me personally, I would like to see the government give immigrants a chance to at least obtain their citizenship while here in the U.S. instead of.
They do have a chance. They go to the consulates or the appropriate places to sign up to become citizens, to be legal immigrants. That's how they do it. It's been that way for a long time.
Deporting them immediately and separating them from their.
You're talking about illegal immigrants or,
yes,
or
I'm
legal?
talking about illegal immigrants. I feel like they should be given a chance to get their citizenship before completely deported and separated from their families. And I feel like Trump kind of did lie to us when he said that he was going to be going after like criminals immediately, especially the illegals that are coming here causing gang violence and stuff. I understand that part. That's completely acceptable.
Yeah, they said worse first, but they also did promise the largest deportation effort in American history.
Which I understand why he's doing it, but the way that he's doing it is wrong. Women being stripped from their children without a chance to say goodbye is wrong.
I know. I think these guys get a lot of advertisements here, because whenever cameras are out there or whatever, the building here that's kind of an auto lot or whatever, you can't see it in this thing here, but they get a lot of attention. Everybody's like, where's that sign, that yellow and black sign?
It's not right. These kids do not deserve to see their parents.
What should the punishment for coming into the country be illegally?
I don't believe that there should be a punishment. I believe that there should be like more of an understanding.
Oh, the guy in the background, I know him. He's from Southern Oregon. Him Who 2.0 on Instagram. He used to do some things up there, filming BLM stuff with him back in the day.
Do you guys want to abolish ICE or no? What is that? like get rid of.
Oh yeah.
What do you hope to see?
Normally it's a nice neighborhood, before all these protests back in June or whatever. You got the old spaghetti factory down the road there. You got decent looking apartments right there. The Macadam Avenue, kind of an old school kind of vibe kind of thing down there. But yeah, unfortunately, certain people decide to put graffiti everywhere in that 3-block radius, and it kind of turns it into a little bit of a asshole area.
For them to leave the city.
ICE to leave the city?
Yeah.
I know.
Okay. And you guys think, what percentage-wise, what level of success do you think you guys are going to have doing that?
I don't know, but to me it doesn't matter.
He's probably out there a busy night like this one was.
If it's 1%, I have to be here.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then
He might have maybe holding the door for the restroom though.
what are they doing that you're most unhappy with specifically, I guess? I mean, deportations, that's been happening for decades. It's been the ramp up of deportations. For you personally, what is it?
Yeah, just the rise in fascism and like these chuds looking up to a wannabe.
I'm not sure what was going through James Cook's head there. Like, did he just bring up a 2020 term thinking it's going to stick again or something like that? Really? Like you're going to go there?
Dictator.
We keep hearing that word. I'm from California. I don't hear chud very often. What does chud mean?
Those assholes. The counter protesters that love.
The people who have a different opinion than me, I'm going to call them a name that came from a 1970s B-rated sci-fi movie or something like that. I don't even remember. What the heck?
Trump.
Okay, so people that like Trump are chuds.
Yeah.
Yourself. You perpetuate these conditions. You make this worse.
You got to dehumanize your opponents, and look what they did to Charlie.
Exactly. Good point, Michael. Yeah. You're going to see a fascist government. Go to Ottawa and Quebec and all that stuff over there. Yep.
They dehumanize him. They call him a fascist. These people don't even listen to the conversations he had, you know? Like, if you actually listen to what he had to say, you're not going to think he's a fascist, hateful Nazi, bigot, whatever.
A lot of it tends to be they craft some caricature of that person, that individual, maybe that maybe Trump supporters or Donald Trump himself. They turn that guy into kind of a caricature of that person. That's the person that they hate. That's the ideology that they hate, instead of actually listening and understanding what their political views are.
They go on the TV and they go, oh, TV man said Cheeto, orange man bad, so me angry, me bash table, and that's all they can think of.
Not sure who this guy is, but he's got it.
Because they've been conditioned in this public school education system. You know, it's indoctrination. It's a mill of just woke garbage, and they just mush your brains because the people who are willing to believe this stuff, they're easy to control. And here you have it. You got a bunch of retards out here on the street just holding up signs they can't even explain. Ask them to define a woman, and they just their pants and walk off. Like, it's crazy.
We got another arrest right there, being dragged away. Got another arrest. That is arrest number 3 or 4. More agents coming out right now. That's arrest 3 or 4 right there. Wow. Here, back up really quick so you can see them right now. Border Patrol agents. That's U.S. Border Patrol.
The chicken guy should have been smacked right there.
Agents are coming out, clearing the zone right here. Oh, watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! That's gonna be spicy. All right. They're rushing the crowd right now, trying to keep it on me.
Do not run.
Hey, at least it's colorful smoke. This is not part of the thing.
If you call everybody a Nazi and a fascist, and a threat to democracy, like, think about it. If you're stuck in a tyranny and you truly believe that the person in charge is a threat to democracy and is a complete totalitarian tyrant who
Put a 1 if you're on YouTube watching, put a 2 if you're on Twitter X watching, put a 3 if you're on Twitch watching.
hates gays or whatever, like, if you're mentally impaired and you don't understand reality, what do you think you're going to do when you got all these leaders of the Democratic Party, calling all the right-wing people fascists? Like, hey, if you see a fascist or a Nazi, like any normal person, considering the context, like, yeah, you're going to take them out because we're conditioned to take out evil.
All right, where were we? Handcuffing the kid in Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we were talking about that. You said they were handcuffing a child.
You said you were going to show me that it was fake.
So I pulled one up, and it could not be the one that you're talking about. Are you talking about this image that was going viral?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Okay, so there's no other image that's going viral. So that one ended up going viral because people were talking about that. Okay, so that was a dad having fun with his child. That's what I was maybe thinking. So that one was it was a dad like handcuffing his child as like a joke.
I see. So let me get this straight. We got people out.
Unrelated.
Was it in Chicago? Was it at that apartment building?
No.
Okay, never mind. That wasn't.
Never mind. Yeah.
So
prove to me that happened then, because you brought it up. I don't need to prove a negative. Is there photo evidence of it?
I don't know. Let's see.
And where'd you hear it from? Because truth is important here.
What we do have photo evidence of is National Guard or ICE or whoever jumped down from helicopters.
No, we don't want to change the subject. You said a child being arrested, handcuffed is what you said.
So let's see if I can find that video.
It's okay. Take your time, please. No rush. We want to get the truth out there. That's what we're focused on.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow.
By the way, how's your night going while we're waiting?
Oh. I don't.
What'd you just say to me?
I said off.
You don't like me?
No, I don't. You support this. You're here for this.
We're here to support the law. We love ICE. We love law and order. We want the laws upheld. We love immigration. We do not support illegal immigrants, though. Period.
I don't like you. I don't like
that's
you
right.
at all.
You don't have to like.
I
it. You don't
can't
have to like
believe I'm in the same country with you. This is some sort.
What is wrong with somebody? You have a difference of opinion, and you don't like him because you have a difference of opinion. You don't have to, like he says, you don't have to like him, but to tell him to get away from you, be in your bubble or something.
Of alternate up timeline in which a bunch of people are supporting this.
I treat people that I disagree with politically with respect. You don't need to do the same. So you're okay.
Still dislike you.
It's not going to make you win the argument.
No, it's not.
Or the conversation. So you can be as rude as you want.
Do you think there's a winner?
Huh?
Do you think someone's going to win this?
Information, whoever has the correct information related to a subject, it's sort of a winner at that point there, unless, the information is not good to both sides or something.
Truth is going to win.
Truth is going to win. I see. All right, so we're focusing on one thing that I saw that I can't find a picture of, correct?
Yeah. You want to know why you can't find a picture of it?
Huh?
You want to know why you can't find a picture of it? Because it's a baseless claim that you're regurgitating.
Did they still jump down from helicopters and detain U.S.?
You're changing the subject.
Did they jump?
You're changing the hands.
The original. Was the original?
You're changing the subject. You're talking about they arrested a child. That's a big claim. So you can't prove it.
That they were detaining American citizens in the United States in their own homes.
You can't
doing a raid.
You can't claim it. You can't prove it.
Was that true?
Changing the subject because you can't prove it, right?
Currently, I can't.
Is that correct?
Admit you can't do it, and then go to the next subject, okay? You say, okay, I concede this, but let's move the goalposts or something like that. James will be nice and let you move the goalposts, as long as you concede that you made a baseless claim.
We can slow down and treat each other with respect, by the way. We can do that.
Oh,
okay.
I can't find that picture.
Yeah, of course you can, because it doesn't exist.
Well, if it give me enough time, and maybe I will.
Keep going. I'll give you all the time. I'll give you the entire night to find that photo.
All right.
Yeah. You're gonna have to find an AI version, sir. Thank you for your dedication and hard work. We appreciate you. Are you guys showing your support for ICE? What about you, man? This is for ICE?
Yeah, this is for ICE. I'm out here for Charlie Kirk. I'm out.
Oh, here we go. There's Tommy. This must have been, I'm guessing, after he got in a little fisticuffs, but before his court date.
I'm out here for Erica Kirk. I'm out here for all the Patriots, and I'm out here for ICE, and I'm out here to show the world what's really happening and prove that Donald Trump is right. We need the feds here.
I'm sure you've noticed if you've been documenting this for a while now.
Oh, Black Rebel.
How many more conservatives are here out with Antifa and these other left-wing groups? It didn't used to be that way. What changed?
I think that people saw the videos and it inspired them. So when people
Skylar in the background.
come out and they see the inspiration of other people standing up, like we saw with the big guy that came out with the American flag that was all over the news the next morning.
Hey, am I going to be on this? Because I've seen this on every video. So. I've seen like every video you've done. So am I going to be on it? Yeah, absolutely. I love it.
I appreciate you watching.
I know you have a lot of people out here just exercising their right to protest what ICE is doing. That is fine. But you do have a large presence of Antifa members that are out here still trying to intimidate. I've received multiple death threats. They're saying that we hope you get stabbed tonight. They're saying we hope you get Charlie Kirk. They're threatening to follow us around to our vehicles. And so it's been nonstop. So this Antifa group, I'm no stranger to, but I'm not going to allow their intimidation to stop me from doing what I want to do. I have a right to be out here just as they are.
What's going on over here? What's going on over here? Here, get back. Oh, we got a lot going on over here. All right, things are heating up. We have Portland police right here. What happened? I don't know. I didn't see it in time. It was all dark. It was like a bunch of people up underneath the tent. Some altercation happened. It moved to the middle. The person dropped. I don't know what happened in between. Knocked out cold. Where's Eric? There's a lot going on.
I can't remember. I always know that the second the first one was over by the ICE building, right? So this is the second one that just happened. Is what you're saying, Michael? Somehow or another. Where did the second one happen? Was it over closer to Freedom Corner?
Targeting conservatives.
Right there. Hold this line.
It looked like the guy in the white shirt got smacked, and then he defended himself, and now everybody's chasing him down, saying he's the perpetrator.
Oh
So
my gosh.
what happened? Because I was trying to catch up on that.
Thomas Allen is the guy wearing the MAGA cap and the Freedom Charlie Kirk shirt. And he's been targeted all night. He's actually been here for several days now.
supporting ICE agents. And what happened this evening is Antifa militants swarmed him again. He was simply trying to defend himself, clearing the area, and then Portland cops finally moved in after not doing anything all night, and then they took him away in zip ties. So he's now being arrested. He might be charged with assault, but he's been here several nights supporting ICE agents, and this is what happens.
Jonathan Joe.
And of course, over there, you had conservative journalist Nick Sorter going through the Antifa tent, the refueling tent over there.
Right. And they're protective over that. That is public property.
Correct. The whole sidewalk is.
These guys were both at the White House, weren't they?
But again, this is the type of lawlessness that city officials, the mayor Keith Wilson, Governor Tina Kotek continue to allow. And this ecosystem, again, attracts all the maniacs and unhinged individuals. And then this happens. Every single night, this is a powder keg waiting to explode. And again, Portland PD only seems to move in when conservatives are defending themselves, and they end up getting arrested.
All right, everyone, that is it for today. So a lot going on here in Portland, Oregon, outside the ICE detention facility. Huge shout out to my camera guy, Eric, for putting up with everything. You guys, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe for more videos and hit that bell notification
Make sure you guys follow James Klug here if you haven't already.
button so you are notified next time I post. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Also, huge shout out to our founder tier members making videos like this one possible. You guys, if you'd like to support my work and help us travel around the country and get more videos like this, please consider becoming a founder tier member today. We'll catch you guys in the next one.
USA! 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 USA!
Build a weapon.
You pig! You useless bitch! Go yourself!
Crazy.
Tear gas has been deployed.
That guy's crazy. Anyway, that was kind of wild, wasn't it? Where Nick, that was right in that area. That's the same place where the second round happened. Okay, in that ballpark there. I don't remember seeing videos on that one so much. Everybody's probably focused on Nick Swerve. They weren't focused on Tommy Boy getting jumped or whatever over there. Let's see what else we got going on over here. Is that enough videos for now, guys, or should we try another one here? What happened over there? I'm stressing out my computer right now or not. Looks like it's still working okay. Where is the watch later? There it is. Get rid of that one that I just watched. James Klug off the list there. Chilling out here. Should we look at some news, guys? Let's look at some news here if we missed anything here, just in case here. Make sure you guys, here's that link there. Let's see. I got 129 videos. Okay, a couple of you guys, or at least one of you guys, hit the like button recently there. I appreciate that. Let's do a quick refresh here, see if anybody else has liked that video lately there. I need people to follow that community also. If you guys don't mind going to the Common Sense Patriotism on my X channel, I would appreciate it here. I would have started doing a space from there one of these days there. Anyway, there's a link to the Twitter. If you're not already following my Twitter, there it is. My face is always common sense. Yes, and of course it is. Epitome of common sense right there. You want to watch this video here? What
y'all think about?
Anyway, the funny thing is, before this video happened here, it was about 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. This guy was playing music on the other side of the ice over there by the apartment complex. And after he saw me dancing to the music and everything, he had some good music on. I was dancing to it, doing the rhythm thing. And then he played some fart song or pooping song or something like that. So I had Mr. Bill or whatever doing the, I know how to pee, in front of the camera to sort of show how silly it was for him to play that kind of song while I was dancing. But anyway, and then he came over because he didn't like me sort of making fun of his juvenile behavior. So he comes over here and asks if the chat likes this sign here, right? And then I like to joke around or whatever. I could have kind of got serious with him, but I'm more into just like, let's be funny. Let's kind of chill out and things like that.
Of that. It's a good sign, huh?
He's more colored.
You think it's a good sign?
I disagree with the message, but as far as art,
so it's a good sign, though.
Well,
notice he's saying the sign. He's not saying the message. He's saying the sign. So my point is, since he's talking about the sign, as a piece of artwork or something like that, then let's focus on the sign. And also his fingers covering a part of the sea there, so it doesn't really look like ice. But anyway,
It's a good sign.
I mean, it could be a little bit bigger or whatever, you know, to get your message across. But
I mean, they can see it. They know how to read.
yeah.
Just like you.
Yep.
You need glasses?
And then did you see me sort of make fun of him or anything like that? Nope. They start out with a rudeness. I'm just kind of pointing out, helping answer his question. Say, and also you're going to have that sign out there to show people out there, not just somebody that's in front of a camera. Like, how silly is that to just make a sign like that for a camera right there? You're trying to use it to draw attention from the cars passing by. That's your point. Hey, what's going on, Jay Nice? How you doing? Nice to see you.
No. Exactly. So you can read it clearly, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't.
I'm just saying, from an artistic point of view or whatever, you know.
It doesn't matter.
Hey, Jay Nice. I'm not sure if you're answering the question earlier from the YouTube or whatever. You might make sure you scoot up on live or whatever, you know, fast forward it or whatever if you're backed up on the thing there.
It doesn't need to be.
You say it's a good sign. I'm saying if you want it to look better artistically or whatever.
I don't care how it looks.
Okay.
It doesn't need to be artistic. As long as it gets my message across,
right.
Just like to your viewers, just so they can see this.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Look, ICE. ICE are terrorists.
What about water and steam? Are water and steam also bad, or is just ice bad?
Huh?
Is water and ice bad, or just is water and steam bad because they're forms of water also?
And then I didn't stutter. I paused what I was saying. He wants to call it a stutter, but yeah. But anyway, and then.
Why are you asking stupid ass questions?
You said ice is bad. I'm just saying. Then put the periods between the I and the C. Okay.
That's my point or whatever. Since his sign said ice without the dots.
What y'all think about that?
Oh, there we go. No, not a good sign. Anyway, make sure you guys follow them on Twitter if you want to see more content like that. 36 minutes ago, a body floating in the Willamette River. Ooh, I can't show that one there, but follow Kevin Dahlgren if you want to see some other stuff like that. Any quality news here? I don't know what that is. Mars, Brown University. What? I'm trying to understand. I think they're trying to point out the video quality here. Here's a picture from Mars here. You know, the quality of the picture you see is pretty good on Mars. Brown University cameras. Here's a still picture from Brown University. It's funny. I'm not sure. No. That was a different guy. Tent City or something like that is who that guy was. Different voice than who this guy was here. This guy was shorter than that guy also, I believe. But yeah, that's I was wondering who it was also. Yeah, some other guys or whatever, they recognize him or whatever. I don't think it's the same guy. He might be have a criminal history. I have no idea. Elon Musk, 21 minutes ago, from another video here. Curiosity here.
Go to high school. The amount of indoctrination that's happening in schools and universities is, I think, far beyond what parents realize. Let me give you an example that a friend of mine told me, which his daughters go to high school in the Bay Area, and he was asking them, like, who are the first few presidents of the United States? They could name Washington, and I said, well, what do you know about him? Well, he was a slave owner. What else?
Right. Exactly.
Nothing.
Right.
Like, okay, that's maybe you should know more than that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Slavery is obviously a horrific
This is in 2023 also.
institution, but we should still know more about George Washington than that. The amount of indoctrination that's happening in
what's this one here? Oh, that was the thing the other day. I don't know what's going on. Even Pam was talking about something there. I forget what it was there, but Pam Tifa. Any actual news here? Nico is down there. I was taking my nightly stroll and came upon this. Not sure what happened. It was late into the night. Ooh. What's missing, guys? What's missing from this picture? What's missing? What used to be there that's not there now, guys? You guys remember seeing some candles and some flowers and things like that there? I don't see them now. I wasn't down there. I don't know anything. Yeah. You call it what you want to, but yeah, it's not there anymore. It kind of got a little bit messed up, you know? Interesting. Yeah, altar, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, craziness. Not there anymore. I'm sure by next weekend they'll put up another one, but it won't be as fancy as that one, I doubt. Let's see what else. Oh, look at the quality of the video. This could be just somebody's 5-year-old security camera. I'll give it that. If it's probably not a city-owned camera or much here, but it is rather grainy though. It's that 360 or 480 resolution there, you think? Anyway, outside Brown University, I guess, on that one. Everybody was saying this guy here, the hand signal guy or whatever, was trying to get more attention than the mayor and everything there. I don't know. Not a whole lot of late news or anything like that. Or Scott Wiener didn't like what he had to say. Okay, interesting. Okay, I'm not gonna even. Oh, you always like Scott Jennings here.
He is a crime lord. Police our own hemisphere. You and I are in agreement. Maduro was a thug. He is a crime lord. He is a terrible person, and he does need to go. It's in our own backyard. If we do not police it, who will? Not to mention the fact that you made the case. Fentanyl does cause deaths, but there are other drugs that cause massive harm to thousands of American families. If we are not going to clean up the Western Hemisphere,
wait, Scott, how do you reconcile what you just said with him pardoning the former president of Honduras, who helped bring an unfathomable 400 tons of cocaine into the United States? How do you reconcile that?
I don't, other than he's not the current president, I don't.
He was serving 45 years in federal prison.
All I know is that you have boats in our hemisphere with drugs and precursors of drugs on the boats, and the deterrence.
But you can't tell me that he's deterring drug interdiction when he is pardoned.
Police are.
I'm not a drug expert, guys, but back when cocaine was a big thing or something like that, you didn't hear a whole lot about cocaine overdoses, did you? You heard a lot about heroin overdoses and things like that, but did you guys hear back in the day, was there a whole lot of cocaine overdoses, or people, I'm sure people did, but I think it was more of other drugs. I could be wrong. Drugs are bad though. BCP, October 24th. I don't care old stuff. Let's get some newer stuff here. New stuff here. Miss Mary.
Hear me? All right. Good.
This is Tommy. He was doing his Multnomah County thing or whatever. He had to wait quite a long time to get his point across about the liberals in Multnomah County, Portland area, getting them wanting to bug ICE every chance they got, So he was about the only right-wing person that spoke here, I think.
Good evening to you guys and the fellow residents of Multnomah County. My name's Thomas Allen, and I am a proud law-abiding citizen of this community. I'm here tonight to voice my unwavering support for immigration and customs enforcement and to firmly oppose continuation or expansion of sanctuary policies in our country and our county. We love ICE, and we must demand more funding for them to protect our nation and our neighborhoods. For nearly a decade, Multnomah County has operated as a sanctuary jurisdiction. protecting illegal aliens from federal law enforcement and undermining the rule of law. This approach has not made us safer. It has emboldened criminals, strained our resources, and eroded public trust. Like ours create safe havens for those who break our immigration laws, often at the expense of American citizens like Lake and Riley.
The speaker on this is Tommy Boy. He's speaking into his phone, I believe, and the phone is kind of going into the tablet that he's viewing, but he's not on screen. No.
We've seen the consequences nationwide. Violent offenders released back into communities only to reoffend because local authorities refuse to cooperate with ICE. This is not compassion, it's recklessness. The briefing on November 18th and the proposed updates to our sanctuary status are a step in the wrong direction. Allocating funds.
I'm guessing you had a technical difficulty there. Let it play. There it goes.
Instead of drafting resolutions that weaken our borders, we should be repealing sanctuary status altogether. Oklahoma County must prioritize the safety of its citizens by fully supporting ICE's mission to deport criminal aliens and secure our borders. ICE agents are heroes on the front lines, risking.
Not on my end. Oh, 3 times. Okay, Jeffy. I was taking a nap when it was happening. I was like listening to it, and then I took a nap, and I missed what Tommy had to say. So
they deserve our gratitude, not obstruction. Yet underfunded and unappreciated, they face constant challenges from policies like ours. We need Congress and leaders to provide more funding for ICE, expanding detention facilities.
well, at least the people's faces, the 2 council women upper right. Is the other guy also council? He's a policy advisor, bottom left, but the council members are the upper right ones. They're trying to keep a neutral face on, right?
Facilities, hiring more agents, and equipping them with tools to enforce our laws effectively. Defunding or limiting ICE is a betrayal of every.
It's the 3rd time.
I urge the board to reject these draft proposals on December 18th. Instead, commit to full cooperation with federal immigration authorities in this experiment. It's failed us. Support ICE, fund them properly, and put America first. And always remember that trans women are men. Thank you for your time. God bless ICE. God bless Donald Trump, and God bless America.
Great.
What, did they have any kind of response to that? Don't know if they had a response to that. Did they? Probably not.
So we're gonna try again for Olena.
Somebody keeps trying to call my phone.
All right, not here for him yet, but if she pops up again, I will let us know. Garrett, go ahead.
At least they didn't scold them or anything. Nonsense, crazy people. Yep, good job, Tommy. Any other news that we're missing here? I don't want to hear anything this guy has to say. What else? Nothing else. Do one more search to the top here. Quick 35 new posts. Rabbit hole. Nope. Ooh, what? Fire department had issues there. I'm starting to watch that one show, Fire Country. I was watching Sheriff Country and everything that went right through all of the eight current episodes there. So now I'm starting. If that was a good show, then Fire Country is probably a good show. So now I have season 1 of Fire Country. Sheriff Country was cool though. Look, it looks like we're caught up on that stuff there. You still gonna hang out with me or not? 12 people still chilling out with me. Supposedly, I'm not sure if you guys are all human, but we'll do a human check. Put a 1 in the chat if you're a human. Put a 2 in the chat if you're not quite sure. 3 in the chat if you're definitely not human. Oh wow, that's a cargo carrier. Oh, cable carrying. Oh, that's Babylon B nonsense. That tricked me almost. Oh, what was this about?
And the Supreme Court just issued a pretty significant ruling regarding concealed carry, this New York case. This ruling is a
You might know about this Grumple or something like that.
strong step forward towards upholding the Second Amendment rights of law-abiding Americans to defend ourselves. This one hit close to home because about 10 years ago, there was a credible threat against my life by a guy who knew where I lived, who knew where I worked, who knew where to find me, how to find me, and he wanted to kill me. He made threats to kill me by cutting off my head. At that time, I made an informal inquiry with a high-level leader in the Honolulu Police Department just to find out, hypothetically, whether or not if I applied for a concealed carry permit, would it actually be approved, given there was a very clear need. There was a very direct threat on my life. To his credit, he told me the truth, and he said no. Like New York and Hawaii, even though there is a process to apply for a concealed carry license saying you've got to prove that you need it,
Can you imagine?
very rarely, if ever, are those applications granted. Again, even if you show evidence of a compelling need. So in my situation, because of this,
I wonder if the person said, I need to defend myself from fascists as their reason, would he be granted a concealed carry permit at that point? I wouldn't doubt it, but I'm just kind of curious if anybody did put that down as their reason. I've been followed by fascists. I need to protect myself.
very restrictive law and how it was interpreted and executed, I couldn't defend myself. After I got elected to Congress, the Capitol Police deemed the threat serious enough to provide me with a security detail until this guy was caught. When he was apprehended, he was charged with terroristic threatening, and he ended up serving time in a federal prison. But the reality is that if I were not in Congress, if I didn't have that quote unquote luxury of the Capitol Police to protect me, I would not have been able to defend myself because of Hawaii's restrictive laws, and who knows what might have happened. These kinds of restrictive laws are put in place by politicians who don't like or don't respect the Second Amendment. And so
Or they want protection, but they don't want the people to have protection from troublemakers. Yep.
the way they work around it is to enact highly restrictive gun laws that basically on a practical level end up taking away our rights altogether. Today's ruling will help protect the American people from anti-Second Amendment zealots, and they will hold up our constitutional rights. I encourage you to go and read the opinion piece that was put out by the court. Clarence Thomas penned it for the majority opinion because it really gets to the core issue of this ruling and really what this is all about. The constitutional right to bear arms in public for self-defense is not a second-class right subject to an entirely different body of rules than the other Bill of Rights guarantees. The exercise of other constitutional rights does not require individuals to demonstrate to government officers some special need. The Second
Yeah. Clarence, he's going off.
Amendment right to carry arms in public for self-defense is no different.
There he goes. Nice job, Clarence. Anything else worth looking into? Not really, not really. Not really. University. Wow, good. Finally, some university got rid of this lady here that was not very nice to Jewish people. Interesting. Republicans arrested under the Biden administration. DJT. See if I recognize it. Peter Navarro, Steve Bannon, Rudy Giuliani, Eastman, Kathy Latham. I think I recognize that one. Isn't that the Colorado lady? I think so. Samuel, Michael Ward, Michael McDonald, no. I don't recognize as many on the right side as I do on the left side. Quite a few, though, out there, looks like. Steve Bannon, he got on there twice? Maybe it's a different. This one's a Stephen K. Bannon. The other one here's a Steve Bannon. Tina Peters is, and George Papadopoulos, yeah. Well, there'd be another one I would recognize on this side here, but interesting. Just thought I'd look at that one there. Yep, they go crazy. Rob Reiner, what was his thing here?
He's a fraud. He lies. He cheats people. Everything that comes out of his mouth virtually is a lie. And he's a con man. And if you look at what he's done with his career and how he's tricked people into things, it's abhorrent. I never liked George W. Bush, his policies, but I didn't hate the guy. I hate this man. I've never hated a politician. I can't not hate somebody who bilks innocent people out of money, life savings. And we've seen it. With that Trump University, he took people's money, $35,000, wiped these people out, and is being sued for it. He steals money from charities. I'm not making this stuff up.
I don't like that guy. Not a whole lot else going on. It's at the 10:30 here, guys. Oh, do we want to see if there was any activity at the ICE building by chance? Let's see here. Somebody there? No, nobody. Oh, Tinkerton. No, he's just chilling out. Nothing going on there. I already checked on YouTube to see if there was any live streamers over there. Not really. There's one thing I was curious about. Some of these school board meetings. There's one in Alaska. It sometimes gets a little crazy. Fairbanks, Alaska. Is this still going on, or did I miss it here? Usually goes on quite a bit into the night. It must have ended already. I'm not seeing it. Yeah, I don't see it. Okay. What else? No other news here. 3 hours ago. No, I don't see that one. Don't care about that. Did see the proposal? Don Jr. got engaged to Bettina Anderson. Is she a model or something like that? I'm guessing. Did he actually say that? I believe Donald Trump will be the last president of my lifetime. He was a sad guy. Man, just repeats. Nothing else going on there that I can see. Let's go back to YouTube here. Let's see if there's a quick one by chance that we can watch here. Democrat bar owner calls cops on me for existing. It's only 14 minutes, 3 weeks ago. Let's watch it.
Who says new pickups are too expensive? At Landmark Ford, four-door hybrid Maverick started around.
Calling the cops for being on a public sidewalk.
Yeah, thank you for the question. To abolish ICE in this country. So my sign today actually is about how the left hates America.
We just hate you. Go away.
Why for you to go down there? Why do
Go
you
somewhere else.
Why do you hate me?
Because you're annoying.
You're over here
Hate somebody for being annoying. Okay.
shouting at me. You know nothing about me. You don't know my name.
I don't have to have security like you do.
Yeah, why do you think I do have to have security?
Because you're an idiot.
You look like a little elephant. Please move along.
You calling the cops for being on a public sidewalk.
Is he calling the cops?
Yeah.
I guess the guy that works at Abby is going to call the cops.
Don't do that.
Did they tell you I have every right to be? Oh, he said go F yourself.
Oh, wow.
What you are about to watch is what happens when a Democrat bar owner sees a Trump supporter have a dialogue in the public square. Meet Stephen Evans, the owner of Abbey Bar in DeLand, Florida, and a registered Democrat. Here is what led him to call the cops on me for being on a sidewalk, commit battery, and tell me to go F myself. I went out to the DeLand Fall Festival of the Arts this weekend with a sign.
Oh, if that was the battery touching her mic thing and letting it go, technically maybe, but you know, you're not going to press charges for that as long as he didn't steal it or anything.
sign that said, "The left hates America, change my mind." And as I was mid-conversation with a polite young man, the peanut gallery outside Abbey Bar started to heckle me.
Thank you for the question. I believe that when they are proponents of being soft on crime and they want to abolish ICE in this country.
Somebody who's against free speech here, guys. Somebody's against free speech here. Somebody's asking questions here, and you're screaming, probably from the area to the right there.
I think that harms our country. We deserve to have borders. We deserve to have people that don't come into the country legally deported. So when I go out to protest, sorry, I'm pretty sure he was like talking about me.
When the liberals outside this bar realized their heckling wasn't going to stop our conversation, they decided to get in front of my camera and directly disrupt the interview instead.
Describe the due process they are supposed to be getting.
They're supposed to have the ability to represent themselves in court, and we're just saying, hey.
Hi.
I'm just listening.
Okay.
Oh, it's okay.
Are you standing in front?
I'd like you guys to move, just please.
A woman named Daphne Manning and her husband Trent, two more Democrats, claimed my little 5'4" frame was blocking their booth from 6 or 7 feet away. But best of all, this wasn't even their booth. And even they proceed to block it and try to prevent people from seeing the artwork.
This is our booth and we paid to be here. So if you can just scoot that way.
Oh yeah, I think plenty of people can get in. Yeah. Yeah,
So
they're
you're
good.
We can move.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
There's a big open space right down there.
Yeah. To be fair, you could have just asked us that without trying to stand in front of our
Right down
camera.
there.
Yeah, you could have done that.
If you've watched me long enough, you'll know I don't let bullies get their way.
Actually, I'm not moving. You're not going to treat me like that. Sir, if you want to continue the conversation, you can continue it with me. Look at her, Justin.
Here.
So is your name Harla Manning?
No.
So you're blocking their booth.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Why are you blocking their booth?
To be fair, no one was going in your booth. So no one actually wanted to go in your booth.
Down there, but you're just trying to cause controversy. There's a big
It's called a conversation. I always confuse conversation with controversy. You do know what a civil conversation is here, lady, right?
open space right down there.
Yeah, so this is a public street. I wasn't blocking anything, so I can be here.
Public for us too.
Yeah, great. So you could just walk away and go to no one in your booth.
And even with 4 people in front of the booth, people still had plenty of room to get in. Just look at her husband's stunning artwork. Who wouldn't be lining up to see that?
I'm not going to. Bye.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you're very mighty and brave for shutting down dialogue like that when no one was even trying to get in your booth. So my sign today actually is about how the left hates America. And one of the, he says,
you.
What?
We just hate you. Go away.
For you to go down there.
why do you
Go somewhere else.
Why do you hate me?
Because you're annoying.
What's my name?
It's right there. It's open.
God.
but
No,
you
tell me why I'm annoying and why you hate me. You don't know. You don't even know my name. You don't know anything about me.
He hates America.
You're
Oh, I
just
do. I hate
trying to
America.
cause
He,
controversy.
he said, I do. I hate America. That's exactly changed my mind today. My mind is not being changed.
I don't want to. I just want you to go down there where you're
Yeah,
not.
I want you to go down there. You go down there.
I paid to be right here.
Well, guess what? I'm an American citizen. I have every right to be here.
Okay, congratulations.
Yeah, so I want you to move, actually. How about you move?
I'm good.
Take your booth and go
Did
somewhere
you
else.
pay?
Here, I'm. Yeah.
Did you pay for this position?
Yeah.
You have a right to move
I mean,
people.
it's fine. If she wants to stay here, then I can stay here too. It's cool. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, you're not very busy in your booth. So, I mean, if this is worth your time, then no one was blocking your booth, honey. No one wanted to go in your booth. I will say that.
And of course, in good old Caitlin Bennett style, I had to give the other bullies the attention they so badly
That's what you do with some of these people, in normal places like this. Do this in Portland, like that guy with the video that I was showing you earlier or whatever. Try to confront that guy a little bit more. He's just going to yell and scream and try to bring his buddies around, things like that. So that's why I was just kind of doing the funny business with him at that point there. But this is Florida. The liberals there are just, especially old ones like these, they're just talk and no action.
wanted.
So, who's over here in the peanut gallery? Is that you in the peanut gallery?
I don't.
No, you spread your voice over there to disrupt somebody else's conversation. So yeah, you get what you get, and you don't throw a fit.
Consent to this contact.
What don't you consent to?
Leave me alone.
Yeah, you guys have been in the peanut gallery.
Veteran assaulted on his birthday and go away.
Haven't you been shouting at me from across the street?
No, he has.
Oh, you're the one that's in the peanut gallery. Well, now you've got my attention. I came over here to say hi. What would you like to say?
That you should read a book.
What book should I read?
Lots of them. All of them. Any of them.
What's your favorite?
Here, what's a book? If you're the genius, it says you should read a book. Which one, buddy?
You're not going to learn facts by watching the boob tube.
She's actually out there kind of asking people's opinions out there just to get their opinions and have a dialogue. They can share facts afterwards, but to share opinions.
Do you have an education? Do you have
No, I didn't go to school at all.
Oh, well, that explains it.
No, I didn't. I wasn't even homeschooled.
So you got your facts.
Even though the reason she's partly famous is because she did go to Kent State.
From the boob tube
Yeah.
and mass media. Well, see, that's your problem right there.
Mass media. I wonder who uses mass media more, Caitlin or him.
I didn't go to school. I actually don't even speak English very well.
You don't know history. You don't. I
Yeah.
studied the Constitution for many years in the law.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually know facts.
Okay. Okay. So then, give me a fact here. What's my name?
It doesn't matter.
What's my name?
I don't know.
Yeah. What's my channel?
I don't care.
Yeah.
It's literally right in front of you. It's 8 inches from your face. You just asked her to read a book. All you have to do is read 2 words.
You're over here shouting at me. You know nothing about me. You don't know my name. You don't know my channel.
Oh.
You don't know what I do for a living. And yet you're out here
You were
shouting
ki-
at
weren't
me.
you kicked out of Lakeland for harassing them?
Yeah. You want to talk about
Yeah, you were
facts?
kicked out of Lakeland.
Huh?
Weren't
You know, you like to
Skip
read.
over the
You should.
channel.
What? You should read the
got kicked-
Attorney
you got-
General.
you got kicked
You know
out.
what he should read, and maybe we can send it to you via your email because I know that's how you communicate with everybody. He should read the Attorney General's letter that put Julie Townsend and the Lakeland PD and all the public servants on notice that if they try to kick me out of a public, you know what a traditional public forum is? Do you know what that is?
Mr. Constitution. Come on, Mr. Constitution.
So smart. Come on.
I'm not.
You don't know what it is.
By an uneducated person. You don't know anything.
Yeah. What is a traditional public forum?
I don't care.
I thought you were so smart.
I don't know everything.
So if you knew what a traditional public forum was, you would know.
This is your motto.
I'm sorry, sir. What did you say?
This is your motto.
I make stuff up, yeah. Everybody, once they want to say something to me and I confront them and I give them the opportunity to speak to me because they so badly want to talk to me, they have nothing to say except insults, generalizations, and things that you're just assuming about me. You know nothing about me. Yeah, you were sitting in the peanut gallery.
Not educated. You self-admitted you
Yeah.
weren't educated.
Yeah.
That's all I need to know.
And you were gonna
I'm
sit
not gonna
there.
have an intelligent conversation.
My goodness, this guy is just like not educated.
Do you think what
Somebody
do you
doesn't
think
even
what they
know
did in
basic
Lakeland
facts
to me
about
was
this
okay?
country. People died for the Constitution.
Yeah.
And our current form.
For her to have the right to go to Lakeland and ask people questions, and you are okay with them illegally throwing her out, evidently.
The federal government is pissing on the Constitution illegally.
How
It's
so?
a criminal. They're a criminal organization in Washington right now. And the people that are educated.
Kind of like
know that.
Antifa. Kind of like how Antifa is a criminal organization.
Charges back and forth. How about some questions?
Yeah.
If you remember my last viral video from DeLand, this is Paul, one of the last remaining Democrats who knows how to have a dialogue.
Blessings on you for doing what you're doing.
Well, thank you, sir. I
Yeah.
appreciate your time. Someone that people in his party should strive to be more like.
How about some questions?
Yeah.
What do you think of current statements from the president's administration about Representative Green, that she's a traitor, and then 8 Democrats that they're traitors and that they should be executed? What do you
Yeah,
think?
he
of that?
didn't say that they should be executed.
There was a word like that. They should be killed, executed.
No,
What was
he
the
didn't
exact
say
word?
that. He
What
said
was
that
the word
they
he used? What was the
he
word
said that they should be charged with sedition.
Sedition. that
They
was
should
it.
be arrested and put on trial. And he said sedition can have a punishment up to death.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So he did use the word death, but after
Yeah.
a trial, they should be put to trial. Okay. Do you think that?
Due process. He's literally saying people should have due process. Isn't that what you guys say?
Security, like you do.
Yeah. Why do you think I do have to have security?
Because you're an idiot.
Because I'm an idiot. Yeah. Usually idiots.
As you walk away from a conversation, and they just use this intelligence. I'm more intelligent than you argument, and then they can't handle the conversation.
Usually idiots are the ones that are attacking
If
me.
you want to change minds, then less name calling.
Yeah, I didn't call him an idiot. He called me an idiot.
Yeah, on his part too.
I didn't call anyone
Again, listen, buddy. I know you're trying to be the nice Democrat, but she didn't call him an idiot.
an idiot. I haven't even
Okay.
called anyone here today. Paul,
I forget your exact words, but
Yeah.
some things that weren't particularly polite. So
you know what, Paul? I think you and I should sit down.
Yeah, yeah. I don't mind names like that. Just don't overuse it. But yeah,
down sometime, just you and I, one-on-one. I think we would have a wonderful conversation.
I would love that.
We have met
How's your day
Paul
look?
today. Amazing, actually. I actually love it when people get
How does your
crazy
schedule
here
look? I'd be
today.
happy to talk with you.
After calling me names instead of debating my ideas, these supposed Constitution lovers implore the owner of the bar, Steve Evans, to call the police to remove me from a sidewalk.
Thank you, Steve.
Trying to kick people off a public sidewalk. Thank you, Steve.
Please
So
make them move along.
Let's get to a
make me move along.
Please move along.
I'm on a public
This is fake
sidewalk.
work. We don't need this, but, but if we go to a different place, we can actually talk.
Yeah, well, we got to go home. We are on a time crunch.
Copeland face in mine for too long. You look like a little elf. Please move along.
Imagine somebody that acts like that. Is that the sissy guy you're talking about? Sounds like it.
File your taxes 100% free in the app if you didn't file with us last year. Just file with TurboTax Do-It-Yourself by February
imagine.
28th. No matter your tax situation.
Thank you for studying the way that I, what'd she say? What'd she say something about Trump being a dumbass? There's a lot of nice people in this town. In DeLand, Florida, there's a lot of nice people.
He's calling the cops for being on a public sidewalk.
Is he calling the cops?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I guess the guy that works at Abby is going
For being a public sidewalk. They're going to say harassing customers or something like that. It's the only thing they could possibly even point to. And she's not. They were harassing her, and she came over to find out what their grievance was.
to call the cops for whatever reason for being on a public sidewalk. So
Good, you should call the cops. So
good, they should call the cops, sir. Well, I can't leave because then I would be
Okay.
fleeing the scene of a.
Mr. Constitution, Mr. Constitution, please tell me exactly where the sidewalk is and the private residence begins there.
Crime of being in public. But this is what we do. This is part of my First Amendment auditing. Paul, here, you're a good sport.
And here's what Steve, the fascist, did next after the police and apparently the fire department gave him the bag.
Fire department there, DeLand Fire. Even the fire guys knows more about the Constitution than these guys.
News that I can't be kicked off the sidewalk.
So he called the cops on me. My husband informed him after he told me to get out of here that it's a public sidewalk. I'm allowed to be here. So what'd they say?
Don't do that.
Did they tell you I have every right to be? Oh, he said, go F yourself. Okay. Yeah.
sounds like disorderly conduct,
Yeah,
breaking the law.
I know. I just grabbed my stuff like that. That's public disruption. Anyway, thank you to the police.
Who is the one that's breaking the law more so there? Her or him?
For knowing my rights. I think all the police officers in the state of Florida probably know by now that if they get a call that Caitlin Bennett is on a public sidewalk, I'm allowed to be here. So to the DeLand Police Department, thank you very much. Appreciate your respect of my rights. And that guy's going to have a bad day. He's probably not going to be able to sleep at night knowing that he didn't win.
Fascists like Steve and his friends think that they can weaponize the police to punish people with different opinions.
Yeah, she's pretty awesome, Tiny. Yeah, she is.
But learned today that they're not bigger than the First Amendment. And I talked to a lot of conservatives in DeLand that I'm sure would be appalled to see how he treats Trump-supporting women.
Can I just say hello? Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Are you right here? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you.
For contrast, let's take a look at what Steve does welcome at his bar. The Abbey Bar routinely hosts drag
Oh, surprise.
bingo nights laden with sexual performances and stripping from men dressed as women. Some videos I came across were so explicit that I can't put them here on YouTube.
You mean they shouldn't be shown to children? Isn't that kind of against the law, Mr. Constitution guy?
Man-on-man action, 100% welcome at Steve's Abbey Bar. But me, a little girl standing on the sidewalk with a different opinion, lock her up. This is the left in 2025, and exactly why I went out with this sign arguing that the left hates America. Instead of changing my mind, they proved me right. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell to see my interviews from this weekend. Here's a little sneak peek.
What do you think of President Trump?
Yeah, I think he's doing a great job. But anyway.
Now I gotta go.
Okay.
Are you for real?
I think I might have saw that one already.
Yeah.
He's letting Ukraine die. He was going to end the war before he was elected president. He was going to end the war in one day. He's the biggest flaming liar you've ever had.
Speaking of flaming,
And as always, go to patreon.com/.
check out Caitlin Bennett, Liberty Hangout. She has, and she did just get over 1 million subscribers too. And that video right there has 485,000 likes. Why can't I get my videos to have that many likes? That's not fair. Anyway, here's this one here. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Am I up to like 20 likes by now? I know it's not 485,000, but check out Liberty Hangout there. Give her a follow over there. Are you guys still hanging out with me or not? 9 people are still hanging out. 60 people pop by on X. Is there any? There's no news or anything like that. So go double check over there on Twitter. I'm just going to check it real quick here just to see if there's. It's 11 o'clock. I don't think anybody goes out now. There, maybe Nico by chance, but nope. Nobody's going out there right now. Not even what's his name, the lefty guy that goes out there. Fake media. What's his name? Pretend media. Sorry. Do a quick research here. Nope. Not happening there. Alrighty, and then let's see. Excuse me. Let's see. Okay, you want to do another one before we go, or do you? I'll give you guys the choice. One more reaction stream or play a song. Put one in the, right, reaction for a reaction stream. I'll even give you a hint which one it might be here, or if you want, play a song and call it a day. Which I can't remember which one. Did I say one? Anyway, reaction stream or song. I'll watch later. How about this one here? No, it's an 8-minute video. Nick Shirley. Hey, let's do this one here for the heck of it.
Tesla's new self-driving AI
Freedom Tunes
seeks to eliminate disparities in driving outcomes with our all-new Equity Autopilot. Equity Autopilot will make your driving better if you're Asian. Changing lanes, blind spot clear, engaging turn signal. And worse if you aren't.
Merge now! Huh? I got you about to merge! There's someone in the blind spot! Why are you signaling? What are you doing?
And we're not just fighting racism. Equity Self-Driving detects the driver's sex to increase the amount of time it takes male drivers to parallel park.
All right, come on. Oh, come on.
It's funny. It's forcing the male driver to take longer versus what it's the same as the female drivers are as good drivers.
Stop. What? Come on.
Oh, whoopsies. Sorry, hold on. Whoops. Whoopsies. And introducing our most groundbreaking feature, Equity Autopilot will drive non-Muslim drivers into Christmas parades with the same level of frequency as Muslim ones. Allah Akbar. No! Death to I'm so sorry! Death to the West. No! And Equity Autopilot has solved the problem of black drivers getting pulled over more often with a revolutionary new feature, going the speed limit. If that wasn't
Ooh, that's bad. That's bad.
enough, our new Autopilot even tackles wealth inequality.
Tesla, roll up the windows, lock the doors, please.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Dave. Equity Autopilot. The autopilot of the future.
Who does it? What? What got booted? I'm not sure what you're talking about. That was funny. Let's see. I got done with that one there. Is there another one? Trying to shorten the amount of videos here I have to watch later. I don't have to watch them. They're just kind of fun to watch and do reactions. Awaken with JP here. Want this one here? Why not?
Yo, so you're a trillionaire now, huh? That's pretty good.
It seems like insanely obvious.
It is like a trillionaire. Like a billionaire is a millionaire 1,000 times over. In a trillionaire, you're like 1,000 billionaires all in one person, or a million millionaires. Like,
That sounds great.
what do you even do with your hands when you're a trillionaire? And how are you going to make more money?
Probably just tell people to give me money, which I've done before.
I mean, I just feel like a failure, and you just keep getting richer.
And it's actually quite hard to stop.
I'll bet you're a freaking trillionaire. But I bet I can deadlift more than you.
Whatever. How silly.
No, seriously.
I'm curious who could lift more.
I guarantee it. Like I can deadlift 405 for 2 reps. How many can you do with 405?
6.
No, you can't. Back to you being a trillionaire. With your IPO of SpaceX, Starlink, Star Wars, Star Trek, like whatever it is you're doing, you've become the first person, aka non-Saudi prince, to become a trillionaire. How's that feel?
We're a little bit successful. We're somewhat successful.
We are very successful. But for the younger generation, Elon, that wants to succeed, but they aren't getting started because they're afraid of failure, they're afraid of making mistakes, what advice would you give young people?
Life is on hardcore mode. You make one mistake and you're dead. It only takes one mistake.
That lends very inspirationally, and I'm sure we'll have a lot of young people just go get after it, get started.
Yeah.
But maybe young people won't have to get after it, because you said before you think AI and robots are going to replace the workforce. People aren't going to have to work. Could you explain more about that?
Assuming the current trend of artificial intelligence and robotics continues, which seems likely, the AI and robots will be able to do anything that humans want them to do, essentially. So hopefully not more than that, but AI and robotics will be able to provide all the goods and services that anyone could possibly want.
That sounds comforting. Like there's no downside.
Work will be optional.
Why haven't you made a robot that can do your job for you?
I don't know.
Think about it. Let me know if you need help.
Yeah.
Just think about it. I'm happy to help, because I think with as many areas of our lives as possible, replacing what's there with AI it's a.
I have it at 1.5 speed. If you guys need me to slow it down, let me know. But I think it's right speed.
Good idea.
Actually, I've had a lot of AI nightmares.
Really?
I had AI nightmares many days in a row.
AI nightmares? Anybody else?
What am I supposed to do about it?
I mean, I guess just keep doing what you can to push AI everywhere. Like, I mean, what else can you do?
So,
do you know, are aliens real?
Armstrong, Neil A, spelled backwards as alien.
What?
Coincidence?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like it is.
I don't know.
Well, while you get your thoughts together, we're going to keep this thing moving along. A lot of people think you're a sociopath.
Me?
Like someone without feelings. They think that about you. Does that scare you?
Fear is the mind killer. So I want somebody who feels fear strongly.
Yeah, definitely not a sociopath here. Elon, you're on the cutting edge of all things. What do you think the future is going to be like?
I think the future is going to look very interesting. So I do have this theory about the predicting the future, which is that the most interesting outcome is the most likely.
Do you say more about that?
Which, if simulation theory is accurate, makes sense, because if anyone is simulating a wide range of futures, they're going to stop the simulation when it gets boring.
Your answer makes me feel like we might be at that point right now.
It's either that or annihilation. So really, we have one goal: keep it interesting.
Well, that's a very uplifting thought. But how do you know your simulation theory is correct?
Because cheeseburgers are amazing.
So, like in reality, cheeseburgers aren't amazing, but in the simulation, they are amazing. So, because cheeseburgers seem amazing to us, we therefore know we're in a simulation.
Exactly.
Before this, I never would have thought that a cheeseburger explains life, in the sense that life isn't real. It's a simulation.
And you expect me to believe this is all real?
So life can be explained by saying life isn't real.
That sounds great.
And it sounds meaningful and potentially like gaslighting. But Elon, humanity is struggling. What do you think one invention is that's made humanity worse?
Maybe short form video.
Short form video is what...
Which is what Awake with JP is known for.
We're doing here. That's what we are doing right now.
It seems to be rotting people's brains.
It's a little offensive, Elon. But wrapping this thing up, since becoming a trillionaire, what's one thing your money has enabled you to do that most people wouldn't know about?
We went to the moon a few times, actually, and played golf on the moon.
No kidding.
We have golf ball on the moon.
Do they have pickleball courts there?
I mean, no, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't want to go then. But Elon, thank you for this sit down, buddy. The valuable lessons we've learned from you today are that life isn't real. AI is going to take over everything, and we're pretty much going to be happy about it. And you are a trillionaire.
But actually, Mars will be very dangerous. And yet the moon base will be also dangerous, much more dangerous.
Nobody cares, but thanks for stopping by. Hey, did you know there's one phase of sleep that almost everyone doesn't get enough of? And this one phase of sleep is responsible for most of your body.
Yeah, you can grift for his thing. I'll just grift his channel instead. How about that? There you go. Follow Awaken with JP out there. Does a nice job. Funny stuff. Quality videos and all that fun stuff out there. Check out Awaken with JP on YouTube and Twitter too, I think. Here we go. Is that all we got there? Let's see here.
I had a crazy idea. We were surprised that no one had done it before.
List there.
Success.
Ooh, down to 21.
Doesn't
Down to 21.
follow a formula, and neither do you.
One more and I'll be down
Who
to.
knew that dancing with dogs could actually become my career?
Planning ahead.
I knew that the experience.
Trying to see if there's any other. I don't have any other really short videos. There's an 8-minute one from Edgar. Why not? Why not? That ought to be a good way to finish it off.
We're gonna have you leave just because we can't have you harassing our customers.
Legally. Hey, get off the mic.
Oh, Jesus, save me!
Get off the mic, bro.
Oh, wait, oh, that's not Edgar. That was bullying. He did a good job too, but this is the video I wanted.
I did not vote! I did not vote! I didn't vote for anyone! That's not very ladylike! Aren't you at least gonna buy me a drink first? Where can I? The Handmaid Army. White women who dress in the red robes from Margaret Atwood's story, The Handmaid's Tale. That's it, Hillary's.
He's too fast on that. Let's go 1.25 instead of 1.5. 1.25. There you go.
Last satanic ritual. Have this many women rock red cloaks. It's all one big ornate rape fantasy. It's the Handmaid Army. Or some might say the Handbeast Army. There's a lot of largies here, to be honest. All right.
Shane, they got a lot of Shane over there too. They misspelled Shane though out there. I don't know why they misspelled Shane. You think they'd be smart enough to spell Shane correctly, but they spelled it with an M instead of an N. But I know it's like I thought they were educated. They don't know how to spell Shane.
All right, this, I gotta say, this cosplay is badass. I think I'm going to march somewhere. This is cool.
We cross the street back over, and we are gonna fucking make noise with all the silence and the shame that we can bring upon these unconstitutional motherfuckers.
Well, they're
All the silence and the Shane?
angry again. What a surprise. God, she wants to tell you that I'm a bad person. Okay, we have the minors here. Wait, I thought silence was violence. Okay, fine. When is your...
Silence is violence unless you're a right-wing person asking questions. Okay, got to make sure you get all the rules out there. You're a right-winger and you're asking questions to get to the truth. You know, it's you're a bad person. But if you're a left-winger and you're silent, it means that you're not angry at the orange man or something. I don't know.
Baby do, by the way. Autogynephilia is when men get aroused pretending to be women. What do you call it when affluent white women pretend to be oppressed? That's not very ladylike. You're not going to make a very submissive slave. These women are going to drape dystopia over their daddy issues.
You got to spell it correctly there, lady. Come on.
Does your demand for victimhood exceed supply?
Shane.
There's real women's oppression happening right now. Do you have anything to say to the millions of repressed Muslim women?
We're standing up. We're standing up for them.
Why don't you put on a burqa then and start being genuine?
I don't need a burqa.
Well, not yet. When Mamdani takes over, it might be another story. No. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. They're always fantasizing about being dominated by the rich and powerful. They will protest about fictional oppression while completely ignoring the unvetted rapey migrants that they want led into Western civilizations by the tens of millions. Where can I buy a nice oppression onesie? I'd like... I think yes, we should release the Epstein files. Absolutely. Let's release it. I'm literally for it.
Why is that always the go-to? Like, yeah, so let's release the files there. In fact, if Trump doesn't release them by the 19th and everything, I'll say, get to it, Trump. Get to it. We're not going to let up on you until you release them.
I can't vote for here comes Granddad.
Oh, he's always in these stupid videos.
Yes. You want to know what's going on? Okay, here, I'll tell you. Cringe, corny, crimson conformity. That's what it's all about. They're going to protest against anyone who wants to put America first. Evidently,
Officer Shane. I don't know. He's a troublemaker, evidently. This Shane guy.
it's okay to bug and disturb people, but if you bug...
Pretty popular, the Shane person. You know, everybody's got his sign out there misspelled, but, you know, still.
and disturb the disturbers, that's just a bridge too far. Oh boy, we're gonna have a nice, safe protest. These women are ignoring real women's oppression. Forced hijabs, female genital mutilation. Islamic patriarchies literally oppress hundreds of millions of Muslim women, but these Caucasoids want to make it about them. Shame on who? Can I have some shame? Oh, excuse us! We're going this way!
Touch me, my friend.
I don't want to touch you! Why are you filleting me right now? I don't want to touch you! Is that weird? You're indulging your rape fantasies! What's going on? Oh my god!
Imagine being this mad about a puppet.
Listen! Aren't you at least going to buy me a drink first? Oh my god! Oh no! Real quick, please go to the description of this video and join the Blue Crew. You'll get to watch my episodes days earlier, get 20% discount at shopedgar.com, and enjoy members exclusive videos. Ooh, baby. And if you really want to support my journalism, you can upgrade to True Blue level, and you'll get producer credit at the end of the episode. Now back to the show.
Coming! They're pushing with their backs! They're pushing with their backs!
All sorts of advertisements on this thing. Oops, there it is.
I didn't touch anybody. What happened to free speech? Why can't we say anything? Oh, please.
You're liable for bad.
Oh, no, you're not. You're touching me all over filming this guy. You are not an attorney. You're not an attorney. Listen, all you have to do is not touch me. Oh, well. He's angry. Look out. He's got these angry spikes that can hurt people.
I hate this stuff. It's like they try to get close to you to make it look like you're about to touch them or push them when they're the ones that are the ones kind of getting close to you like that. Right? People on the right try to do that kind of silly stuff also. It's just like, if you don't want to talk to him, walk away. I don't know if that's hard to understand. If you don't want to talk to somebody, you don't want other people to talk to them, then do your silly stuff and do that. Get a yellow jacket and do that stuff. Until then, just go away.
Yes. You know, I get criticized. I get criticized for playing with puppets, but these women are playing with real things. Oh my God!
He's got jokes.
Are you smoking weed? Oh, can I smoke it up? Dude, why do you have a septum ring? It looks horrible. How do you blow your nose?
Ugh. Bad enough on women, guys wearing them.
Let's keep going. This is terrible. I can't believe they're doing this to me.
Super psycho.
No, she's pregnant. She's pregnant. Get off her. She's pregnant.
Are you raping?
Get an officer.
He's committed multiple cases of battery.
You have committed multiple cases of Thomism. You looked up my puppet hole, didn't you?
You know, for Representative Chunkus, he needs to be funny.
Oh, damn it! Such high standards! Oh no! Here come the police! We're just recording! Get this down to record!
Get this pussy the fuck
You want to go this way? Wait, is this not a public street? This is not a public street? Why does he get the right of way and I don't? I just want to talk to people. I'm not disrespectful at all. No, you hit me. You're still hitting people. You're pushing a pregnant woman. She's pregnant and he pushed her. I can't believe this shit. What I can't believe is we have blue Christmas hoodies and t-shirts at shopedgar.com. They're so cozy, guaranteed to cover your boobies. Shopedgar.com. Tell your mom. I did.
The police is just kind of getting him out of there just kind of for his own safety, you know.
Hit you, God, you have to be so brittle and fragile all the time. It's okay, chill out, dude. No need to hit me again with your spikes. You totally hit me a bunch of times. You sodomized me badly. Oopsie, hold it, let me untangle myself from you in a non-sexual way. What about real women oppressed in the Muslim world? Does that matter at all? You're over-masking, COVID's over. Have any of you read Morning Glory Milking Farm? It's a really good book. It's a good sequel to Handmaid's Tale. It's about a minotaur, a lady, and a bucket. It's pretty sexy.
Release the Epstein files.
Why didn't Biden release the files? Why didn't Biden release the files then? If the files are so important, why didn't Biden release them then? Why didn't Biden release the Epstein files? Why didn't Biden release the Epstein files then? Come on! Biden couldn't release them. He should. Release the files. Trump is in the files. Trump is in the files. Trump is in the files. Release the files. Release the files. Trump is in the files. Wait, can't we get your orthodontia in the shot? Okay. Release the files. Hi, lady. How are you?
Fonz and Fonz. Yeah, good lemon. Yeah. Saturday Night Live, yeah. For some of us old timers kind of remember that those back in the day. Who are the actors? One of them was in the Talladega Nights movie or whatever, the tall guy or whatever. And the shorter guy he's also kind of a little bit of a movie star. Oh, yeah, those guys.
Tell that black woman who she can talk to. Hi, how are you? You all right? She's not all right. We're going to the metro. We're trying to get away like you told us to. All right, goodbye, Crimson Cloak cringing cosplayers. Goodbye, Karens. Listen, you, me, and my puppet hole, 5 o'clock tonight, bitch. Come on, get in there. Oh, that's pretty brave of you. Well, we tried to have a nice chat with these handmaids, but they had a whole army of nutters about them who put America last. You got it. Oh, thank you, officer. Appreciate it. Sorry to add a little.
Was it Dana Carvey? Maybe it was. I thought it was the other guy that was kind of a shorter
Fun to your day. Thank you for protecting us from those maniacs. Not.
At Shane Company, we travel the world for inspiration.
Okay, now you're gonna make me look it up here. You're gonna make me look it up here. I should look. I'll even show you that I'm looking it up here on this one here. Let's go Google. Sometimes I should, like I said, I was watching that Sheriff Country or whatever. That's what you see right up background on that thing. What was I gonna look up? Oh, who said Hans and Franz on SNL? Dana Carvey. Oh, Kevin Nealon. Oh, Kevin Nealon. Okay, different guy than I thought it was. Okay, Dana Carvey and Kevin Nealon. Okay, that's right. Kevin Nealon was the news guy, right? Yeah. I didn't watch a whole lot of it back then, and just a little bit here and there. All right, guys. One more song or whatever. I guess it's kind of late here. You guys deserve 2 songs there, since Amagad earlier did a nice thing and gave a big donation there, even though I didn't ask for it and I did not grift for it, and I need a haircut. Which one should we go to? You guys are talking about a lot of boomer stuff, so let's give you Proud to Be a Boomer, okay?
I remember when the jukebox sang and we danced till the lights went dim. The streets were safe, the air was clean, the world didn't feel so grim. A nickel bought a soda, a dime a dream. Now the past feels far like a rushing stream. I'm proud to be a boomer, where at least I know I'm sane. Though my knees may creak and my back complains, I'd gladly rise from my wheelchair, stand next to you, and I won't forget my medicine like I always do. We built the bridges, we paved the roads, we worked with calloused hands, watched the moonlight touch the stars, and we made our family plans. Now the world spins faster like a wild parade, but my roots are deep and they never fade. Don't call me old, just call me wise. I've seen the truth behind the lies. I'm proud to be a boomer, where at least I know I'm sane. Though my knees may creak and my back complains, I'd gladly rise from my wheelchair, stand next to you, and I won't forget my medicine like I always do. Now the surf guitar's a call from the past, riding waves of time that'll always last. Banjo's picking a story untold, Phil cries out, young hearts turn old. I'm proud to be a boomer, where at least I know I'm sane. Though my knees may creak and my back complains, I'd gladly rise from my wheelchair, stand next to you, and I won't forget my medicine like I always do.
You guys like that song? It's one of your faves. I mean, it's not exactly, as good as like Foreigner music back in the day, or music like that. Not that saying I'm a boomer and I listen to a lot of Foreigner or Journey or music like that might make you think I'm a boomer. But anyway, I just thought that'd be fun for you guys to watch that. That's the other version. Anyway, guys, it's been nice chatting with you and hanging out with you tonight for 2 hours and 6 minutes, and almost to make it 2 hours and 7 minutes. Give that a 10 on your list there. The whale thing, I guess it was pretty cool. I just want to give you something to watch while I play that song, otherwise it's just kind of bored. Like, why are we just listening to a song and not looking at anything? So fun to give you something to look at. I'm going to send you guys over to a cool guy named Emmett over there. Grumple would concur that Emmett's a cool guy. I'm not sure what he's doing right now. Let me see if I can sneak in on him real quick here. He's doing this pixel art stuff here. And he needs more viewers, okay? He's got 320 subscribers. We're trying to get him to 100 subscribers. So if you guys can do me a favor. I'm going to raid you over there, but I'm going to also copy the link just in case you guys don't raid over there for the heck of it. Okay. Make sure you follow that link in case you have trouble there, but we're going to give him some love over there. He likes to make these pixel art. He'll somehow or another, he'll make you a pixel art character over there also if you wanted to as well. If you like to do that, he's making a video game or something like that. What's he talking about right now? Emmett, wake up. Trying to tell him to wake up here. I had to give him a raid of a few people anyway. You like the orca? Maybe he might have wanted a belly rub or something like that. That's true. Is he awake? Looks like he's trying to wake up there. He's probably multitasking or something like that. But anyway, tell him to wake up when I raid you guys over there, okay? Tell him to be nice.
Calm down. Calm down. It's not what you think it is.
Okay.
It's fine.
Well, sometimes he does weird kind of clip art stuff or whatever. You might have to ask him about his clip art or something like that over there. All right, guys. Well, nice hanging out with you. I'm going to send you guys over there in 30 seconds. Make sure you click the go now when it shows you on the chat. Top it'll say go now. It should raid you over anyway, but in case it doesn't, click the go now and click the subscribe for Emmett and the like button that I just pressed over there too. All right, ready? Get set. 30 seconds. God bless.